welcome to my studio. I'm Jess, I'm a collage artist, and I'm really happy that you're here. Today, I just felt like doing a little something different. So if you're here for collage, that's not what's going on today. I hope you'll stick around because we are going to make a book. I love making books. I think that it's so much fun. I think I first saw someone on YouTube doing this, and it weirdly never occurred to me that I could make my own book. I have gotten many art books over the years that I have used with varying levels of success. But something that is really nice about making your own art book is that I feel like you just have more of a connection to it. Hopefully that doesn't mean that you feel nervous to use it. I've felt that way once or twice before if I've spent a lot of time on a book. Like for instance, let me find it here. I made this book. The binding's a bit wonky. I wasn't quite right on the placement of the holes, but the overall thing is quite nice, and it uses this really nice like Arches watercolor paper. So I haven't actually used this one yet. It lays flat. Oh, there's so many great things about it, and I really love that I made it, but it's kind of so nice I haven't wanted to mess it up, which is silly. So one of my favorite kinds of books to make are these notebooks. They are so much more artist friendly in the sense that they're not, this will never house some beautiful magical piece. I mean, it will be beautiful and magical to me, but I don't know, I just don't feel like it can be play. I feel like these kinds of notebooks are really easy to put together, and they are really playful. So yeah, we're gonna talk about, we're gonna make a book. Let's make a book. The book that I'm going to make, I'm going to use a brochure that I picked up from a national park when I went to go visit some friends in Washington. It's a beautiful brochure, and you can pick these up at national parks anytime you visit one of them. And I just think it's a really nice way to use something that I have that is maybe like memorabilia, but unless I was using it again, I'd never pull it out and look at it. Spray with this 3M glue spray. Shake can well before using, so we're gonna shake the heck out of this. Then I'm going to go to the garage. Don't do this inside. I'm gonna go to the garage and spray the backside of this top half so that I can stick it down onto the first page of my booklet, something like that. And then I'll have a book that looks about like that. You get it. Okay, you'll see. You'll see. Okay. So now we have the basic book. We will line it up later and sort of trim some of these like weird edges off. But overall, pretty happy with that. Okay. Next stop, book cover gets put on book. And then we're gonna just stab through here in 3 spots and do a very simple pamphlet stitch. Okay, the only problem that I might have is that this is quite thick, but I don't really want to remove pages because I kind of want it to be fairly large. So we're gonna see how this goes. Cool, let's do it. This is about 6 inches. Yep, so let's do about something here, here, and maybe at 3. I need my stabby McStabber tool, and here it is. Okay, I've punched through about as best as I can. Let's go back here. We're gonna do it right about to there. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, this is just a little notebook for ourselves. We're not particularly worried. That might be a little close to the edge. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. That might be less fine. I got a little yerky, didn't I? Okay, well, we hope that it's fine. We hope we didn't goof. That's about there. Good enough. Now I just need some wax thread. If you don't have wax thread, you can just take wax and thread and wax your thread. Pretty easy. That's fine. I'm sure that's probably too long. So I have snipped my thread. I'm dropping stuff. Ugh. I am a mess today. We'll use this big guy. I'm gonna start on the outside and go to the inside. Because I'm ultimately going to tie this on the outside. And we'll go from this outside bit to this inside hole at the top. Then around over here to this hole down here. Cool. Okay. And then we're in. We're gonna go back through this hole. And we're gonna kind of try, oh my, we're gonna sort of, kind of, try to get it on the other side of the piece of string, if that makes sense. Yes. So then you just want to kind of pull as tight as you can, but also don't be too worried. Again, this is just a little notebook for our outdoor arts adventures. All right, cool. I've made 2 knots. I'm now going to just trim these little pieces off. Maybe about there. There. I like seeing a little bit of it. Is it a homemade sort of feel? So there you go. That's the basic thing. Now we're going to take this over to my cutting tool and cut it, but the more low-tech way that you can do this is to just take your ruler and trim off the edges, but I have no patience for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off camera and you'll see the final product. I really think making your own notebook is just a really beautiful way to connect to the artwork that you're making. Connect with your hands and make something tactile and useful. I do a lot of stuff on the computer, and I feel like a lot of people, modern people, they make things all the time. We're always so productive. But whether or not that thing is something that you can touch and that you can hold and feel like it's got some like really useful use in your life, I don't know. Am I making any sense? I hope that I am. I hope that you liked this, and if you're interested in making books, there's tons of book YouTubers who do this and are much better at like sharing their process than this has been, but I just thought it was fun. And if you are searching for a project but are not really sure what to try out, this is a really simple one, and it might already include materials that you have on hand. If you're at all a crafty person and maybe have collected some of these things over the years. You know, making a book isn't super hard. You basically just need thread, needle, and paper, and you can make a book. I use some specific materials, but I don't think that those are necessary. You know, like draw on the front or collage on the front, and that could be your cover. So you don't really even have to have the thing that I had, right, with the national park stuff. You don't need that. So yeah. Okay, well, I really hope that you had a good time today. I did, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. Okay, bye. Bye. See you. Bye. Bye.